everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm here to share with you my December daily. It's finished. I'm so happy. It's so chunky. It's crazy. So look how chunky it turned out to be. Thank God it was a bigger spine, because otherwise it would have busted. So I'm gonna flip through it. I really love, like I said, how it turned out. I don't think it's going to be the last time I do this. I think I'm going to be making another one next year. I'm going to try to make it earlier, however, so that I'm not scrambling at the end to make to play with it, because I only started playing with it on December 23rd because I didn't have time really before. So for the first part here, you open it up and you've got the beautiful card from Stephanie of Above Park Craft. I left the name of the kids that it belonged to because I just thought it was so cute. And here I put Christmas 2018 in a card that I got in Happy Mail. I've included the tag that went with it. So I didn't put stuff on most of the time on the pages where the story was. I just left it as is. Here I used my a card that I received from my grandmother for my birthday, and I've added some pictures and I left her a message and then a little explanation. I left this page as is because I thought it was cute. Then here is Sparky, our little elf that, you know, goes around the house, and when the kids find it, then they have a Ferrero Rocher chocolate. So this here is to explain the party that we went to, my husband's party for his family, and I've used a card to showcase it. This is a card that I received from my uncle. I liked this game, so I left it, and here I liked what it said. We went to visit the grave of my father-in-law and mother-in-law, and it says que de beaux moments et d'heureux souvenirs vous inondent de joie en cette fête de Noël, and I thought it fitted with the moment, so that's why it's there. Here I've used this to showcase when we came back and the little elf as he was moving around in the house. This is lifting up. So I usually purchase candies and cookies and nuts and that sort of thing only during this time of year, so I thought it was kind of fitting to put the picture in there. Here is the list of where the little elf was hiding and who found it. And I went out with my bestie on the 7th, so I shared a picture of her. Then here you've got the little elf again, because on the weekend stuff would happen, but during the week not so much, so that's why. So I used the cards, the playing cards for this. And then here, and this time it was Megan's boyfriend who found it, so the kids were not pleased that he ended up playing and finding it. Well, my boys, I should say. Megan was quite happy, but yeah, the boys were not pleased because they had competition. And then we had a lunch at work, so I showed the restaurant. Then they gave me this card, so I used it in my December daily. I went to Burlington, well actually Georgia, Vermont, to work on the 14th, so the day of my birthday. And then we went to Burlington and spent the night because the party was the next day for the US office. And so I went out on my birthday with my colleagues, so I put that in. I thought it was kind of fun. I found the little Allmark decoration because I can't find them around here anymore. The Allmark store that I used to go to closed, and the other one hardly has any, so I purchased it there. We had a little nightcap in my room, and then here, this is my nephew and niece, and I love they were drawing, so that's why I put it. And then at Buffalo Wings we had the supper, and then here I've included the, that's why it's sticking, there's something here sticky. I've included the birthday card from my stepmom because I loved it. I thought it was so clever. And I've included the beautiful card that I got from my bestie for my birthday, so I added it there. So I really liked how it opened up. And then I shared what we did on the 15th and the pictures from the party. Same thing here. And I had a little chat with my husband, so included that. And then the kids used one of my cards to wish me happy birthday, and then I've included the card that Kimberly made for me. Here on the 16th we ate at Skinny Pancakes, then we did a bit of shopping. I got a bit carried away. I bought a sweater, an ugly sweater for my daughter. And my husband forgot to move Sparky for 2 days, so he stayed in there. They celebrated my birthday. The Renos moved forward a bit, so I showed that. And then more of Sparky. And then it was my husband's 50th birthday, so included him in a card that I had received. Thought it was fun. I added this, and my dad wrote a little note. And then I used Doreen's card here to share, and then to use for pictures. Here I've added one of the flashcards. So that's, you know, when you guys ask what do you do in a junk journal, how do you use the ephemera, well, that's how I use it. I put pictures on it. I use it as decorations. Here they played together, so I've added that. Got a frame from my dad, beautiful painting, my stepmom, and then used her beautiful card. And my husband gave me for Christmas a picture of the future new fridge that we will be getting, and then pictures of us. And then the 25th, it was quiet day for me, my kids, and this is the wine that we drank. And then I've used the beautiful card, postcard that I got from Kimberly. I put it in there. So here it is. I loved it. Put it in here. Add this little thing so that it doesn't move. And it decorates it a bit. And then my kids and my husband went to my mom's. And here is my son. He was all dressed up. And then the 26th, at my dad, we celebrated Marpa's and I's birthday. Then the 27th, 28th, 29th, my husband was playing with his new toys that he got for Christmas, and I wasn't doing much either. And on the 30th, I went to find the albums for my record player, and ended up having to clean up the entire furnace room. But it looks really clean now, so I'm quite happy. Then on the 31st, I went to the hairdresser. Then I purchased some meat for the fondue. It was really good. Marc-Paul and Megan were playing rummy. And then we had the fondue. Then mother-daughter time in the spa. Puppy love with Charlie. And finally, by 2018, don't let the door kick you on the butt. I was quite happy. We had champagne, and I've added here the gift list from the kids. So that turned out, like I said, to be a really chunky album, but I really love the fun memories. I always, when I go through this, I'm like, oh, why did I decide to do this? But then when it's finished and it's that chunky and I've got all those beautiful memories recorded, I'm always happy. So yeah, so I hope it inspires you. I hope now you have a better idea of what you do with your December daily. I think I have a playlist of it, and if I don't, I should make one. If I don't, please do remind me. Maybe I should make one, because I have shown my previous December daily. I think I did it 2 times already. I think this is the 3rd one, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is probably my favorite so far. So yeah, so that is it. Bye everyone.